High income skills is what allowed me to work from all different kinds of places in the world. For example, now I'm in Vienna, Austria, but next week I'm gonna be in Bali. These skills have given me the freedom to work and travel at the same time. Let's get right into it, shall we? So first up is sales. Everything in life is sales. Whether it be convincing someone to work with you, whether it be convincing someone to buy from you, whether it be convincing someone to hire you or someone to date you. Basically convincing anyone to do anything with you. So let me give you a quick example from last weekend when we played Monopoly, okay? 2 guys, 2 girls. And the guy that won in the end wasn't the best at Monopoly and didn't have the best strategy, but he had the best sales skill because he sold the girls on giving their properties to him in the end completely for free. That's why he had the most properties in the end. Throughout the game, he kind of sold them and manipulated them to earn their trust, and so they gave them the properties in the end. And sales, frankly, is kind of a game of manipulation. Next up, we have AI proficiency. So I don't know about you, but AI is part of my everyday life already. Not only my software company runs completely on AI. I have copywriting done by AI and even have like a second brain inside of ChatGPT that I trained with knowledge that I want to have it trained on. For example, books, notes, specific quotes, specific business tactics. And I can ask that GPT all the time about stuff that I want to know or decisions I want to make, and it gives me brilliant answers. ChatGPT is the fastest growing application ever, and it produces already over 100 billion words per day, only 1 year after launch, basically. I have a very strong opinion about AI, and I think in the next 10 years, 80% of knowledge jobs will be able to be replaced by AI, and that means your job will be on the line. GPT-4 already has a higher IQ than most people. So what can you do about it? First of all, get the premium version of ChatGPT. It is much smarter and allows you to do much more. Secondly, train your own GPT. What is a GPT, you may ask? A GPT is basically your own AI. You can train an AI model with specific knowledge, like I said, with books, notes, and so on, and have it act and sound exactly like you want to. It's basically your own AI, but it can be done for any kind of purpose. You can train it by uploading documents, YouTube scripts, basically anything. And then spend at least 30 minutes a day solving problems together with AI. Now I have 2 AI softwares that I'm gonna link below. And the one that I'm launching right now actually combines the first skill, sales, with the second one, AI, because it's an AI sales software that helps businesses make automated phone calls with AI. So if you work in a business that sets sales meetings with phone calls, then check it out with the link in the description below. My third skill is audience building. This one is the most critical and has the most leverage of them all. Now, audience building means providing free value on the internet through content creation so that people follow you. And why does it work so extremely well, and why is it so popular? It's because attention is the new currency. And where is our attention? Our attention is on social media, on YouTube and Instagram, on TikTok. Having an audience makes everything else that you do 10 times easier. Be it launching a product, selling a service, meeting new like-minded people, or heck, even dating. Creating content online is like a digital resume, even can be like a digital real estate. If you think of YouTube, if you post evergreen content on YouTube that people can still watch in like 3 years, the video will get views for years on years. Now, one amazing book I can recommend on this topic is Show Your Work by Austin Kleon. This book made Ali Abdaal start his YouTube channel, and look where he's now. Now, I also have a free newsletter where I share more about audience building and building digital products. I'll link it down below as well. Now, my number 4 skill is web design. And you might think, okay, that's an old skill and I can spin up a website in like 10 minutes, right, with Squarespace. But in order to have people actually take an action on your website, and that's basically the only thing that we want, right? If you sell a product, you want them to buy it. If you sell a service, you want to book a demo. You have to have certain skills and to know how to optimize basically the conversion of your website. So we might also call this topic conversion rate optimization. For example, have a look at Ask Ginny. That's one of my software websites. This website has a 45% conversion rate from one person visiting the website and then starting a free trial. This is pretty high. And imagine offering this service, for example, to businesses when the business has a 10% conversion rate, let's say, from a person visiting the website to buying a product, and you are able to increase their conversion rate to 30%. So they make 3 times as much sales. This is worth so much money, and I still see so many shitty websites out there. So if you like web design, think about offering a service like conversion rate optimization, because that is pure money for the business. My favorite building tool here is Webflow. If you don't know it, check it out and learn it a little bit. It takes a little bit of time, a little bit of learning curve to get into it. But the good thing is you also learn the basics of HTML and CSS when you learn it. So my next skill very much ties into web design, and that is funnel building. So nowadays it's not enough anymore to just have a website with a buy button. What you see with most online creators selling something is they have a funnel. A structured funnel leads people to be more interested in you and what you are providing, and finally makes them purchase from you. Let's have a look at Iman Ghazi's funnel. On the top of his funnel, what most people see of him are his shorts videos and TikTok videos, Reels and so on. They get billions of views all over the internet. From there, usually people go and check out his YouTube channel. That's in his middle of funnel. Not all people will convert to this YouTube channel, but a lot of people go there and watch his videos as well. And when you check out his videos, you will see one video linked in his video description. That is basically like a video sales letter. Here he leads you and pitches you his product or service. That is his education on building an agency. And from there, he leads the people to his website, which is the bottom of the funnel, where they can then go and purchase. And everyone's funnel, especially with content, can be different. There are different types of content, like short form and long form content. For example, long form content prioritizes depth and authority. For example, newsletters, articles, podcasts, or YouTube videos, also a book, for example. Then there's medium form content like threads, like Instagram carousels, like LinkedIn posts. Finally, there's short form content that can go viral pretty quickly, but it usually doesn't show much information in these few seconds, like tweets, Instagram shorts, reels, and so on. All right, let's take a step back from all the content stuff and let's go into one more skill that I think is still absolutely high leverage, and that is coding. I wish I learned coding when I was in university instead of going to business university, because coding is such an important hard skill nowadays. Now let's take a look at one of my softwares. I don't have any employees there to fulfill a service or something. It's all done by code, and code is like having 1,000 little workers working for you 24/7 for free, basically. Because once you have written the code, there is no one else more to pay. Yes, you have a few like server costs, but this is all like nothing compared to having humans in your business. So if you can automate things with code, you have like insane amounts of leverage. And I can see AI taking over coding in the next 10, 20 years, like writing actual code. But still, I think it's a super high valuable skill if you are able to think broadly and think, okay, what code do I actually need to write? How do I need to put it all together? What do I need? A database, front end, back end, and so on. And the actual code writing might then actually be done by an AI, but you think about the actual business model and how to do it best, basically. And the resource I can recommend here is freecodecamp.com or replit.com. That's a website a friend recommended to me a while ago. That's it for the video already. I hope you learned something, and I hope to see you in the next video. Take care and bye-bye.